Just pass the backpack. There's no camera, just pass the backpack. I'm going to do this. Okay.
Oh, it's wobbly. Got it?
Yep, got that one.
Mine is in English too, so you can read.
I watch a lot of videos.
Okay.
Yeah, on the boat, always have one hand for you, one hand for the boat. So this boat has room for has eight beds on it. You're sitting on 2
Okay.
because the back comes up.
And then we got some bread.
Goody, goody.
It's handmade bread.
Oh, good.
We learned how to make bread.
Here we have our sailing flags.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
That's very clever. Ah. I've got a Portuguese flag somewhere I must put up on that side too.
And then we have a very special present for you.
Oh.
This is a real marine captain's hat.
I'm not worthy of that yet.
Well, it's from
It's very
actual.
Is a father of a friend of my grandmother.
That's
So
very kind of you. I'm really unworthy of that.
no, you will be worthy. You
No,
will see.
I need not yet because my hair is dirty.
Okay. But it's very, very old. I think it has like 100 years old.
Yeah, it's about as old as I am.
Oh no.
This is my one.
Beautiful. This is an Australian hat.
Yes, made of rabbit fur.
Wow.
Here we have a good luck
Ah,
wine
Wine.
bottle with a 4-leaved.
clover.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe we will need that luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the best of all, the long anticipated
Tank.
tank for water. Praise the Lord
Let me see.
and the Savior. And welcome to Australia. We made it on the boat to Australia. It's so nice here. They have nice cars and it's hot.
Yeah. Now we're homeless finally. We're finally.
Freedom. That's the freedom that I wanted, and now I have that freedom.
Okay, you speak. You start to speak.
So now we waited, I think,
5 months.
more than 4 months on that sailboat, and yeah, it seemed to be okay. Like, the thing is, if you search for sailboats online and you just talk to people on the phone,
You never know how the person is. You never know how the boat is.
you can never get your personal,
Feeling.
feeling of that person. And yeah, it's a big problem, and I always used to prefer to go to the harbors and see directly and speak to the people. In 5 minutes you get to know them,
Yeah.
while on the phone for hours I talked with Ian and he seemed like an okay guy, and he seemed to have an okay boat. At least what he told me about it.
Yeah.
But it was like an oh shit moment when we entered his boat. Like, the boat was a complete mess, a complete disaster of a boat.
You
I've
cannot
never-
even walk there.
Everything full of stuff. Yeah, almost impossible to walk anywhere.
And the smell, it looked like when a dog shits and then the shit gets into the dog fur and then the dog is not washed for 2 months. The smell was, I was almost throwing.
Yeah, I still smell it. I think we smell now.
Oh
like
no.
this. Yeah, it was like a big lesson that I will never, ever, ever again go on a boat or chase a boat or wait for a boat that I found online, because it's just stupid. It's just you never know what you can expect.
Yeah.
And this is just a very, very big lesson now in life. And yeah, now we're here. We were at first, I always try to give everybody a chance in life,
Yeah.
And at first, he just opened the boat for us and we went inside, and we just talked and
Played
I
some
thought,
guitar.
okay, maybe he's such a good captain that we can sort out this mess and just make it happen somehow. We already thought like he seemed to be a little bit alone and lonely right now and a little bit helpless, and he might need some crew and some new energy, some new life to get things going. But
I think he's lost in life. Really lost.
yeah,
I've seen that face, that expression in his eyes in other people that are lost too. And it was just overwhelming to see that. And I mean, he had so much time to clean his boat, at least not clean it, but it was piles. Piles you cannot even walk to the cabin. Piles of trash.
yeah.
I bet he has rotten food inside because the smell is just like if you eat 1,000 pizzas and you always take one part and the pizza rotten, things like that, and boxes of food there, and it was, what the hell?
Yeah, it was like, this guy, he had now 5 or 4 months from being in the UK, crossing the Biscay, being stuck in France, crossing the Biscay again, going to Porto for a month, and the weather was quite bad, and if you're in a storm in the harbor, it's also difficult to do stuff, but, you can make your boat a little bit more ship-shape than that, and it's just crazy to me, how can you, he said his boat is not very clean right now, and there's lots of things to take care of. And we said, we are simple people, we don't expect a perfect super yacht.
Yeah.
And I would have had no problem to help him move stuff a little bit, clean, and also the water was broken, the water system of the boat, where I brought the spare part now, which I sent to my place, which I paid for. Now he gave me the money back, but still, I waited for a long time, we waited for a long time, we put a lot of hopes in that boat, and we committed to that boat in a way, and didn't look for any other boats in that time, So it was kind of a little bit of a disappointment from our side too, because, we brought him a whole package of goodies, like presents of food and wine, and, it's like, if you're a crew, it's nice if you bring something. And yeah, we just come to that boat, and he had here now at least 3 days in Cascais.
And he didn't did anything, he just watched his videos.
Where he had perfect weather, calm seas, calm everything, and he could have started to clean things.
Yeah.
He was himself stinking extremely, like sweat and like unwashed clothes. And he told us that too, that he needs to wash clothes in the message. But then you go to the laundry place, wash your clothes. Or you have water in the harbor, and every dock there's a water line. Put some water in a pot, put some detergent, wash your clothes by hand, hang it in the sun, it's dry in one day. It's not so easy, not so difficult. So ultimately, this boat and this man is not ready at all to do sailing. For me, to be a sailor, you need to be extremely clear in your mind. Need to be clear in your mind, very attentive, very, very well sorted, not only mentally but also physically. You need to know where everything is. You need to have a very good system of storing things. It's a big safety issue if there's a bunch of stuff in the boat and you cannot get to the hull if there's a problem on the sea, or if there's suddenly somewhere water leaking. You need to find where that leak is, and if you have so much stuff, you cannot. So.
And in the end, he said a really weird thing that was like, Jojo said, this boat is sailable in one year, and he said,
no, in one month, and then you can cross next year the
and
Atlantic.
You can cross next year, and then he said just, well, because he has a problem with visas, because he's Australian, so he's just said, I'd rather be dead on the Atlantic Sea than on being here one more year.
Yeah, but many sailors say this stuff. But
what kind of captain would he be?
You cannot, by any means, welcome any crew on a boat that is messy like that. And I think he's just a hoarder, like a hoarder,
Yeah,
person
that's a
who
disease,
hoards stuff. Yeah, it's a mental disease.
My God.
And it's just a hoarder that is living on a boat.
No, I think he's not a hoarder. I think he's a really, really, really bad mental shape. I think maybe he's in a depression or something because.
And I even feel sorry for him,
Yeah.
even though it was more unfair towards us. I think he was also, when we were in there, and like from the first 5 minutes, I knew, okay, this boat, all the alarm bells were ringing. Like, oh my God, I couldn't even spend one night in the harbor in this boat. But I tried to give everyone a chance, so we just talked for like 1 hour or something, and then I knew that he plays guitar too. I started to play guitars lately, so I just said, like, can we play some guitar? And then I played some guitar, we sang a little bit, and then we could really see light up his face. He was so happy to have finally some people on the boat and some crew and some fun, and it was good. But I knew this is not good at all. I also knew that the decision has to be made mainly by me, because Erica has until now no sailing experience, and she doesn't know if every boat looks like that or not. So then I said, okay.
When I entered in that boat, I thought every boat looks like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what sailors do.
Sure. I mean, you've never been in a boat. And so then I said, Erica, let's go for a walk. Let's just get some fresh air.
Yeah, and I was so happy because I would throw up of the smell away from the boat, because I didn't want to throw up in the boat. So I was like swallowing my vomit.
Yeah, it smelled like a small dog house with mold. And there was no dog inside, that's the thing. And we had a dog on another sailboat, and there was no dog smell. So I don't know what's... But, then we went on this walk, and immediately I said to Erica, there's no way that we're going to sail on that boat. And Erica gave up so much for this. She quit her job. She changed her life completely. And, we planned on this boat to sail to the Caribbean, to sail to Panama,
and to
sail
French
Polynesia, which is the absolute dream destination of both of us, maybe even all the way to Australia. And it was just a beautiful fantasy that we had. And I mean, when I learned one thing on this journey that I had in my life until now is never have expectations, but in a way you still have a little bit of expectations, And then it was especially tough for you that it was just this thing that we were anticipating for months. We were always...
too many things in one day. First we have to say goodbye to grandma, and then this was like bam bam. It was like if I was in a minefield being shot at from every side.
But you know what? One bright thing about this all is that we had such a good time with Erica's grandmother in the whole quarantine, and maybe that was way more important than just getting another sailboat and getting out of Lisbon within 1 month.
Maybe that's why the universe wanted us to wait for Ian.
Yeah, maybe it was important that we played a song for him and left again.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a strange experience that we're having right now.
Yeah.
And
so now we have no idea where we're gonna sleep.
Erica, what just happened?
You will not believe. We were on the street, and then a man with the dog came and started to talk with us like, "Oh, you're so heavy, what happened? Why you have so much stuff?" And then we told him our story, and then he said, "Well, I have a house, do you want to go there?"
And turns out he was also a sailor, and he crossed the Atlantic. Don't try to copy me. And now, I don't know, he's gonna offer us an Airbnb or an apartment that he has, a separate one, not his own home, but I don't know how it's gonna be, we will see. But this is just crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you have such a moment of
pure down, like you're lost
frustration.
in the world, and then
suddenly you have hospitality and human kindness again, completely unexpected. And then we're gonna think what we're gonna do. Amazing. I'm really blown away by life right now. Like, life is so diverse.
Life takes and gives you back things. Oh my god, this house is so big. I never saw a house so big in my life. Look at this. My God.
Is this a dream or is this reality or a dream?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm dreaming anymore.
Fireplace, look at this.
Oh. Oh my God.
Joao is the man.
Let's see the kitchen. The kitchen. What is this? Oh, nice. Beautiful. The kitchen. Ah, we can cook. Ah, no, this is the room. Okay.
Where are we, Erica? I think we're in a maze.
I don't know.
This house is so big, I don't know where we are.
I never saw such a big house. It's oh my God, this has another room. Oh, this is a bathroom.
Oh, 2 bathrooms, are you kidding me?
3 bathrooms. I think I saw 3 bathrooms, no? Now I start to think that the house is haunted. I'm not gonna be here alone, Jojo. Don't leave my side. The water is still yellow. We have a knife there. We can defend ourselves. I found a knife. Can you check if there's human bones there?
No. Doesn't sound like human bones.
Okay, that's nice. So can we think about what happened?
Yeah, strange thing. We have milk and kiwis.
No. No.
So basically, this guy, Joao, appeared out of nowhere with a dog. And
Really cute dog.
And then after talking to him, he offered us, yeah, you can come to our apartment.
Yeah.
To his apartment that he has, which is a second apartment.
He's renovating.
Yeah. And it's basically a pretty fancy, like, serviced condominium here, no?
Yeah. There's
Look
a guy
like-
on the door.
Yeah, like fancy cars in the parking lot and like a portiere and
I saw a Porsche.
yeah. Like the interior looks pretty good and this is kind of like a pretty big apartment which is a little bit falling apart. Looks kind of like the perfect place to rub our kidneys. So yeah, we're trusting humanity 2 times today. But I think Joao is a good guy.
We can sleep with our pepper sprays and that knife.
Yeah.
I have pretty good skills
Yeah, I think
cutting people.
we can lock the door at least.
Yeah.
But he didn't give us keys, so
Yeah.
we cannot lock it properly just with a small lock. But yeah, it's pretty strange this day. I really need some days to really process all of this.
Yeah.
Crazy. But I think it's human hospitality and kindness appearing out of nowhere
Yeah.
after a frustration that happened. And I think, yeah, it's probably the strangest thing ever on my journey yet.
Yeah.
Like the strangest day. And your journey is starting pretty strange.
Yeah. What you doing?
Like ran my way. Guess she's monster.
Oh, the sheets smell so good. I smell bad, and the sheets smell good.
Let's go shower.
Yeah, let's go shower.
And guess what? We woke up on the next morning alive and free and with both of our kidneys to a new day full of magic and opportunities. We learned that if we want to have a profound experience of life, if we want to venture into the unknown, if we want to take a path that hasn't been walked yet, we need to trust humanity. And while we give trust to humanity, we can experience all extremes, all the sides, the good, the bad, and everything in between.
We got to the pool.
Yes.
Then to
Am
the
I
gym.
snob enough to enter the pool?
With that bathing suit, no.
Oh!
But did you see Tiffany in the gym lately?
Oh, I saw.
My God.
She's a little bit more.
She's gotten so fat.
Oh, don't say that.
But if this journey has taught me one thing, it is that almost all of humanity consists of good. The world is so much better than we always think. And humanity definitely deserves our trust.
I think from my experience of life, when something of this happens is because something much better will happen for us. So let's see tomorrow what we have to say to you, my camera friend.
Over and out.
No. Okay, I made my bed. Can I sleep here?
Yeah, it's a nice wild camping spot.
Oh yeah. Can we welcome here?
You know what, we could actually go wild camping.